From 161st Street here in the Bronx, MLB The Show's got baseball from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Luis Severino will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
For the Yankees, third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way out in front. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. Nope. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Popped him up. And there's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands.
Riding in once again, Steve Cook. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Paxton has his sign. First pitch on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. One run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he misses there, 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're up 1-0. So stepping in, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get desperate times. Call for desperate measures.
And the runner back. Cook is off of first with 2 away. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Seattle jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. James Paxton earned his 9th win of the year. Luis Severino pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Edwin Diaz records the save, his 49th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
On 4 hits.
Tuesday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Now at the plate, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Cook is retired, and there's 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. Watching his last game, he went 0 for 4, and it just looks like he's out of sync right now. Maybe this game is the game that gets him going.
Next for Seattle, Evan White. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Down the third baseline. Cook range right. And quickly there are 2 away. Standing in, Steve Cook. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steve Cook. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Leak into his motion. First pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castellanos moves over. He's got it one away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Steve Cook. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Gomez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
2 errors.